Hi, today I'm going to show you how you can easily create translation for your website from English to any language that you wish. So here we have an example of French translation, Spanish translation for this website, and also Swahili. So we're going to use ChartGPT for this purpose, and what you'll notice here is that most words are translated, but I want to focus on this print layout for the map, which I wish to translate the marginal information and also the title to all those three languages. So first things first, jump into your i18n files, and on the i18 files create key value pairs for the words you wish to translate. So the keys will be replaced with the actual words on the HTML template, while the values will be the actual values that you wish to translate. On the i18n file for the English language, you're going to create key value pairs for each of those words that you wish to translate from your HTML template, and I'll just create the keys and copy and paste the values. So once you're done creating the key value pairs for each of the words that you wish to translate, you're going to replace the values on the HTML template by the keys to the i18n object that you just created for the English language. So just go ahead and replace that using this syntax here, where you have the $T and into brackets the keys to the words that you wish to translate. So I'm just going to replace all the words that I wish to translate with the appropriate keys for the i18n object. So this currently I have it only for the English language, and we are going to create this i18n or internationalization object for all the other 4 languages that we have in this project. Go ahead and replace all of the words that you wish to translate with the key. Next, I'm going to check if the key and value pairs have been correctly mapped for each of the words that I wish to translate. So I'll just open the print layout again, and I should be able to see a print layout similar to what I started with. All words have been correctly mapped. Next is to add the translation. Traditionally, you will have to maybe copy all the values to a translator such as Google Translate or DeepL. For this case, I'm just going to show you an example using DeepL. So I'll copy all the key value pairs. I'm going to paste this onto a DeepL translator. Here I have to be careful and make sure that all words are translated. One thing is DeepL might translate some of the keys that you have, and once you copy this directly to your local files for the language you wish to translate to, you might end up having bugs or missing keys for some of the words, and you don't want that. So in this case, I'm just going to translate the values and avoid translating the keys so that the keys are maintained. Next, I'm going to copy all these translated values, paste them to the index.js local file that is French, and I'll just paste them as comments, and I'll also copy the key value pairs from my English object, and once this is copied, I'm going to replace the values with their French translation. So you can see how this process can be very cumbersome. So I'm going to erase that, and so I'll just jump into ChartGPT and write down the prompt to translate my files. And I'll actually copy the key value pairs and provide it to ChartGPT and ask it for a translation. So ChartGPT is intelligent not to translate the keys, but it will only translate the values for you, which is great since you can just copy the translated files to your local objects without really worrying about the keys being translated. From the first prompt, we already have the French translation. I will also prompt it to create the Spanish and Swahili translation. You can copy the object from ChartGPT and paste it directly to your local file. Copy the other translation as well to their respective local objects. Now it's time to find out whether our translations are working, and we can go back to the web application, change the language, and try to print out the map and see whether the marginal information and the details on the map have been translated. As you can see, all translations are working, and thank you.